going to check your language or spelling or anything, but I want to know whether you are a good collaborator. I want you to take part in this. This is to know your expectation of this session, and I'd be able to do better and well according to your expectation. And next would be Zoom polling that I think the organizers, after the Nearpod sharing, they would launch the Zoom polling. And after that, we'll be discussing and interacting with a short presentation of 6 skills of 5 minutes each, of altogether for 30 minutes. And we'll be working with some collaborative tools you might be knowing for 10 minutes, the Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. I know you would be knowing as students of college still on this session, it's inevitable to use. And if you have any questions at the last 5 minutes, we'll take that up or take that up. And altogether, the session will go for 50 minutes, and I want a timekeeper from the participants to help me to keep the time up, since I'm really weak in that. And there I would like to start our collaboration to work on this presentation. So can I have one of you can unmute and say who would help me to keep up my time? Quick, in that we cannot waste our time. If I can have a student representative.
Yes, Gayatri, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you will be the timekeeper.
Yes,
okay.
right.
Yeah,
thank you.
Gayatri, I'm happy. And can I see your face?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Yeah, fine. So you would be my timekeeper, and
Yes, ma'am.
we'll involve all the others one by one. Yeah. So I'm requesting the participants to open Nearpod in your browser and type this code. For this, I too have to go to Nearpod, and this is your code, nearpod.com. The code is 4BM7K. Are you there? Please open nearpod.com and enter this code. That may ask for your name. Enter that also, and you would be joining this collaborative area. This is the best example of collaborating online. So again, I'm telling you, students, don't be afraid or hesitate to share whatever you expect. Don't bother about your language. Don't bother about your spellings. Nothing. I want you to text. I want to have your text on this screen. That's all. You are 21st century learners. So Gayatri, you only have to keep your friends up, because we have only 5 minutes to work with this.
Yes, ma'am. I think so. They're getting inside, ma'am.
Yeah, let them. I'm expecting a quick response from you because you are 21st century learners. You might have been using this in almost all the sessions you are attending, the webinars, even in your classes, you might have used it.
Friends, I hope you all have joined.
If you want to see this again, nearpod.com, the code is 4BM7K.
They use Nearpod, they know this.
Yeah. Yeah, so many have signed in, ma'am.
Yeah.
I think they are typing.
hesitant to answer the question, I think. What do you expect from this session?
Okay, it's fine. It's fine, no problem. But you can use this collaborative board with your friends for a group seminar or whatever you plan for. You can have this collaborative tool. So just to introduce you the collaborative tool. So can we have the poll, ma'am, now?
Yeah, Zoom poll. Amy,
Yeah, Zoom poll.
can you
Yes,
post
ma'am.
it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. The answers are coming, Zulega, in Nia part
Yeah.
also. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Ma'am, there is a problem in the polling, ma'am. Ma'am, some are...
It's okay. It's okay. That too will help our content. Don't worry, Amema. Don't
Okay.
worry, Amema. The Zoom poll is on actually. We can use the chat for that. That I can use it later. It's fine. It's fine. No problem. Someone is annotating. I'm happy someone is collaborating with me. So let's move on to the topic now. So in the collaborative area, I wanted to understand what you expect from this session. And I wanted to know from the Zoom poll that failed to help us, how many collaborative tools you know. That's all. That we'll see at the end of the session. So now, what is collaboration? Can you post on the chat, or can you unmute and say what is collaboration? What is collaboration? Whatever you say is going to be, because you're collaborating.
They can type in the message, chat box, I think.
Chat. Yeah. They can type. Ma'am, chat is not visible for me.
It may not be visible, I think. So, yes,
yeah.
Gomati Meena, she has given working together by sharing thoughts.
Okay, that's great. So with Gomati Beena's point, others can keep posting. Okay, we'll discuss
Gayatri
what
has
is
given
it.
Joining together and working together towards common goal.
That's great, Gayatri. That's great. So what is collaboration? And what are the collaborative conditions? What should be a collaborative environment? We should have a collaborative environment with some collaborative conditions. In the collaborative condition, we should have first people. Without people, we can't collaborate. If someone says that I don't like people, I don't want to interact with anyone, I am a moody person, I want to be isolated, then you cannot collaborate. Without people, you can, because we are dependent on each other. So collaboration is a social condition. So we should have people to collaborate. And we should have some focus. Okay, between people and goal, we'll have a goal, to achieve. And between the people and the goal, we have some focus and efforts. What that focus can be? See, to achieve a goal, we'll have several focuses. That focus will keep changing. That focus may be modified, and the scope of the focus may be altered. And to progress with the focus, we should lay some efforts on it. So with these efforts and focus, see, for example, I'll show you here. If this is the area of the people and this is the area of your goal, then the focus and efforts are parallelly will go to reach your goal. It will go like this, like these two colors. So collaboration is a process that can be a lifelong. If it is a long-term goal, then it can be a lifelong collaborative work. It's a process. From here, it has to go to the right to reach the goal. So it is a process. And collaborating well is a skill. Collaborating well is a skill. But that skill may be killed because of the people, because of a wrong focus, because of some wrong efforts, and if we don't know to set a goal. If these collaborative conditions are weak, even if we have this skill, that may be killed. But crossing all those things, setting the people right, communicating, it should be able to communicate with all styles of communications. Okay, you'll be able to make a better platform for collaboration, and that collaborating well is a skill. Crossing all these hurdles, if you can collaborate well, and that will become a skill. Let's move on to the next slide. These are the 6 collaborative skills that we are going to discuss further. Open-mindedness, communication, organization, long-term thinking, adaptability, and debate. If you can take a, not a screenshot, but a photo of it with the help of your natural eyes lens, that would really help you in the future to learn further and research further. Can you guess what is it? Who are these people? Are they my neighbors? Are they your neighbors? Shamila ma'am, do you know them?
What, Zulega?
Do you know these people? What are they doing? Gayatri, what are they doing?
They seems to be neighbors.
See, they are. They seem, yeah, they are neighbors. Okay, maybe must be neighbors. No.
It seems like since they are sitting very close to each other, they must be neighbors.
Yeah, Gayatri, tell one more name from your class. Just tell, quick.
Gomati mean.
I'm not going to ask any
Gomati
question.
Meena is here.
What?
Just I'm seeing viewing the participants list and telling you.
Okay. Gomati is also there with us. Okay, fine. So see the age group of these people and the age of this woman. See how well they are collaborating. See the expression of each one. See, without any dominance, and a younger one is delivering something, delivering a thought, an idea, but others are keenly watching it. So this is a very good example of communication, one of the skills of collaboration. Okay, they are good collaborators. On the other hand, they are good collaborative journalists. If you take the matters from them and make it a news, that would be 80 to 100% true. 10 to 20%, they would add their own flavors. Otherwise, there is no meaning in this in this sitting or gathering. But what is missing in this? What is missing in this? Why are they sitting here? What is their focus? What is their goal? The goal is missing here. There is no goal. Why are they discussing such things? We don't know. There is no goal. That's the only missing point here. Then I think this is hiding. Okay. This is a lavish slide. It's a very lavish slide. You may think, why for one line this person had wasted one full slide. It's that very important. When we talk about open-mindedness, again, you have taken already one photo, right, in your mind. I want you to take another photo from here. Open-mindedness is the first and foremost important skill of collaboration. And for that, you need this curiosity. Curiosity is actually a negative term. See, in our social understanding, this is a negative term. But open-mindedness is a positive term. Okay? But curiosity as such, as a word, it's not a negative term. If you have this curiosity, then you will gain knowledge. You will seek knowledge. But in all our classes, in all our teams, in all our departments, colleges, for faculty or students, whomever they may be, there will be one person who is Arva Kolar. Am I right, Gomati? Who would be called as Arva Kolar. Arvam is fine. Arvam, we need it. Arvam is fine. But Kolar will collapse, will destruct the whole collaboration. So, to call this curiosity in Tamil, it's Arvam. Okay. So, if you have this curiosity, then you will be open-minded. See this picture? They are open-minded. What is that? So they are open-minded. See, she's talking. They are ready to receive new ideas. They're ready to receive new ideas. So we should be open-minded to accept new ideas. Whatever others say, you cannot say what she talks. No, I cannot tolerate. I cannot accept. No, listen for that idea, and what you have to do with that idea, I'll tell you. See, I have given reference here. I have taken it from a source. Begin meetings with a reminder of what type of climate is ideal for courageous and creative ideas to emerge. So where you can collaborate? The climate means what? An amicable climate, the collaborative environment. Okay, an ideal climate, an ideal environment for courageous and creative ideas to emerge. But why should you need courage for a collaborative activity? Are we going to use a gun and a bullet to collaborate? Why you need to use the word courage? That is your confidence. When you are with the right people, the right environment, with the right condition, then you will be courageous, you will be confident, and the creative ideas would emerge only from there. If you might have seen small children, if you stop them, they will not grow creative. But if you let them come out, then they will grow so creative. So when ideas are in their infancy, it's about idea. Please remember this word idea. We have seen a lot of keywords. Okay, we'll be working on it later. Okay, and that's not going to be a very big task. Just remember these keywords: curiosity, open-mindedness. Okay, ideas. Okay. The ideas in their infancy, if it is a new idea, see, Gomati, can you tell one of your classmates' name?
Priyanka.
Gomati Meena. Yeah, Priyanka. See, Priyanka is putting forth a new idea. Idea is what? A thought. Okay, a thought or a suggestion. She is putting forth an idea. I don't know what is that idea. I have not heard of that idea. That's an infancy level. So then what I have to do, search for what is interesting. I would be understanding 1 or 2 points from that idea from Priyanka, right? So I have to take the words and points that interest me and ask questions. I have to ask her questions. Then only, because I'm curious. Why am I asking questions? In the class, what will they do? They'll ask questions, but in unwanted places. Okay, insensible questions they may ask. Okay, only with R1 we can ask sensible questions. So interesting and ask questions. They can be tough questions. Any tough questions you should be able to face, as long as they arise from the desire to gain knowledge. Till when? Till you gain your knowledge, what you desire. Till you gain the knowledge what you desire, you can ask any tough question, any light question to the person who is creating an idea, but that should be opposed to the need to exert control, put forth control. You cannot put your control over somebody, or dominance, or the need to impress others with your ability to outsmart others. So what is important here? What is needed here? The knowledge. If you want knowledge, when you're curious, you want knowledge, you want to gain knowledge. When you want to gain knowledge, you are asking questions and you are learning something new from the new idea of Priyanka. Okay, what you need to avoid when you collaborate? Dominance you need to avoid, and you should try to impress. Here, knowledge is curiosity, but dominance is power. Power will never work out in collaborative desk. It will not work on the collaborative desk. And impress, if you want to impress people, if I ask this question, people will be impressed. If you want to impress people, nobody will impress. That's for social status. These two things, power and social status, will never work in collaborative places. Are you agree with me, Priyanka?
Sorry for the interruption. Zuleika, polling is also ready. Okay.
We shall have it later, ma'am.
Okay.
I'll tell you before we use the tools. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you. The time for this first skill, now it has reached 7 minutes.
That's great. That's great. So I told you, I'm weak in that, but still it deserves spending 1 more minute, and I'll be adjusting that in the rest of the skills. Okay.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay. What is an idea? Thank you, Gayatri. What is an idea? In open-mindedness, we are with the first skill. What is an idea? Again, a thought or a suggestion. What should be given to an idea? We have to give something to that idea. What is that? Idea is a gift. So we have to give something to that idea. And what should happen to that idea? Okay. What is an idea? Is thought or a suggestion is an idea. Okay, it can be, see, it's a wonderful thought. It's a unique thought. It's a brilliant thought. It's a knowledgeable thought. Means you have no need to read from a book. That can come from here. Okay, so when that idea comes, what you have to give, you have to lend your ear. You have to be a good listener of that idea. Okay, you have what should be given to it? Your ears. You have to lend your ears to that idea, and you have to mull over, you have to grind, and you have to sleep with that idea. Okay, someone had talked about some idea, and you have to sleep with that idea. You have to grind that idea, mull over that idea. So, and what should happen to it? It can be criticized. It can be criticized. It can be given any sort of feedback, positive or negative criticism. Okay, that is capable of withstanding any criticism, because that is an original idea. It's an idea with quality, and that when that is expanded upon, that is going to be worked out. So the idea, your idea, one of the group members' idea is going to be worked out. See, for example, if there are 5 members in a group, Priyanka is giving that idea, and Gayatri and other people are not accepting that idea will die there. So if you give your ears, and if you grind with that idea, and if you can criticize and help the idea to grow, then you can expand the idea, and what will happen to it? That will help you to reach the goal. Okay. So with this, Gayatri, I'm moving on to the second skill. Is communication. See the word thoughtful communication. Girls, when we communicate, we should be thoughtful. I know now what I'm talking. I have been preparing for this presentation for the past 3-4 days. Okay. So that should be thoughtful. You should know what you talk. But what we will say, I don't know. How did I utter that word? Did I say that? We'll ask, did I say that? I didn't mean that, but I have used the wrong word. Okay. I don't know why I talked that. Why I uttered that word. You should be thoughtful. You should be thoughtful, and self-awareness should be there. Self-awareness is very, very important. Okay. And there are different communication styles. I may be an aggressive communicator. If I say, when I call someone, hey, come, students, come on, where are you? It's aggressive communicator. Someone else is an assertive communicator, and a very humble communicator. Okay. So these are communication styles. You should be able to adapt to those styles, those communication styles. You should not say that the way she talks, I don't like. The way she expresses her, I don't like. In a group, it can never work out, girls. And by the way, collaborative skills, we have already imbibed. We already have that. Unless otherwise, we have already acquired it. Not even imbibed it, acquired it. Reason, unless we have acquired it, we cannot live with a family. We cannot study and learn with other girls in a classroom. We cannot, as teachers, work in a college together. So the thing is how effectively you are collaborating, how well you are collaborating. To develop your skill only, we are conducting such sessions. Okay, so you should be able to adapt to such communications. Okay, and making others comfortable. How will you make others comfortable? What is your, in this point, you are adapting with others' communication styles. Whatever style they communicate, okay, you have to try to understand it. Okay, so what you can do from your side, communicate with people the way they prefer to communicate. Because you don't like someone communicating this way, no? So you have to think from other shoes and communicate with the way they want you to communicate. So you have to understand the members and communicate accordingly. You have to give everyone a voice. Now, Priyanka, can you tell one more name from your class?
Shiny,
Priyanka, can you tell? Yeah, Shiny. Now, Shiny is going to have a voice. Give everyone a voice in your team. Okay. And otherwise, what will happen? You will let the outspoken people steal the show, as I'm doing now. Okay. They will steal the show, and they will say, because of her only the whole college is running, because of her only the whole department is running, and because of one girl only the whole class is so effective. No. If you are the owner of such appreciation, you belong to this category. You should know to involve all the other members. That would be a sign of a successful collaborator. And you will make an effort to understand. If the style is wrong, according to you, no style is wrong actually. If it is wrong, then make an effort to understand. You have to make an effort to understand. So what and all you have to do? You have to give room for others to communicate, and you should communicate the way others like you to communicate. And then you have to make an effort to understand others' communication. Okay, because collaboration is a social component. It's a social component. So in the society, whom are living? Only you are living. Whom are living in the society? Okay. So what? 1 minute. What Kip Kelly explains? He says that an effective communication requires a substantial level of self-awareness. See, compare this word self-awareness and thoughtful. Both are same. Self-awareness and thoughtful. You have to be thoughtful. You have to be aware of what you are speaking. Okay. This is also a part of communication. LSRW. In communication skills, the first letter is L. You have to listen. You have to give preference to the receptive skills first. Listening and reading. Unless you get something in, see here, you have to put things in. You will not have anything to deliver. How you will put things in? By listening through this ear. Sorry, we don't have ears in this picture. So you have to listen. Girls, if you're listening, how many participants are there? Now 93 participants are there. If all the 93 are listening, then you will learn. We will learn. If we listen, we learn. If we hear, no, we may not learn. So through hearing also, sometimes without our efforts, we are learning. But only through listening, you'll be able to learn. When you learn something, for instance, I am teaching. So we are discussing about some 6 skills, collaborative skills. You are listening to it. After 2 hours or tonight at 11 o'clock, when you recollect that, only 4 skills will come to your mind. Tomorrow morning, when you again wake all the skills up from your mind and ask 1 or 2 points, something about curiosity, something about knowledge she spoke, something like this, what you have to do? Pick out whatever comes from your learning and do some research. Redo. I have given some sites here. If you want, I can share that to your teachers. You can get it from there. You have to do research on this. If you do research on this, then you will lead. I told you all the 90, 92, 93 students can lead. Then who? If all are leading, then where is leadership, ma'am? All can lead, girls. In our department in the college, it is compulsory for us to have 10 groups in all the classes. For example, if there are 50 students, we'll have 10 groups having 5 members each. According to their academic performance, because other skills, we don't have time to test the other skills. Okay. So according to their academic performance, their groups will be defined. She belongs to group 1 and leader 1 means she's the topper of the class. Okay. And group 2 leader 1 means she's the second leader. Okay. Like this, in group 1, you will have the first leader, you will have the second leader, third leader, fourth leader, fifth leader, and then the group number 2 will come, the top leader. But all the top leaders will stand first academically. All the top 10 of the class. So teachers like me, I forget names. Okay. After Priyanka, we have Shiny, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's Shiny? Am I right? Okay. So if I call 3-1 means group number 3, leader number 1. If I forget the name, it doesn't matter. Okay. So if you have such leadership in your class environment, okay, with researching skill, with good listening ability, with the attitude to learn, then and when you can lead, you will have a diversified system. You will have a system with unique administrators, unique student sets, with unique skill sets. Okay, and that will further create inclusive academic leadership. All will be included. All will be included. In our time and all, we would call someone as, see, she was a class leader of the class leader when we were studying. Now it's not so. We have a lot of class leaders. Okay. When she's capable of doing it, she is a class leader. When she does something, she is the leader of that skill. Okay. So inclusive academic, I had no chance for serving as a leader in my class. There was no inclusion in my academic area at that time. That time was different. In the same college I'm working now, if I study there, I'll be included. Such system had been created. So this will create diversified academic environment and inclusive academic leadership. Okay.
Zuleika,
The third. Yeah, yes. Third.
Yes,
I have
ma'am,
crossed
we have
that.
moved to
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the third skill is organizational skill. How to keep yourself organized. But that's very difficult. How to identify your organizational skill. What you have to do, I have given the first point as second one. I'll start with this. First, you have to take care of your responsibility. Whatever responsibility had been given, you have to take it up. So if I am the leader of this, for example, Sharmila ma'am is the leader of your college. When she recruit teachers, what she will be looking for? When she hires, she will hire organized people. She will test the skills, organizational skills of the people when she hires it. That's why in the resume itself, we would say she was a member of so many academic bodies. Means, she might have been having organization. That's why she had served as coordinator, right? So if she has this point for this, Shamila ma'am may choose one candidate to teach you, because through the teacher only you too will be learning what these skills are, the students. And they have to be given training. They will have organizational skill, but when they are given training, according to the need of the institution, to make the candidate fit in the institutional need, they have to be given training. I'm sorry. Okay. Then work should be delegated. If you know to delegate the work, now Shamila ma'am is calling, Emima, have you done that? Sylvia, have you done that? We're delegating the work. What will happen then? Everyone's everyday routine. Your collaborative activity is everyone's everyday routine. In the poster, if you see, you have 4 teachers' names. If they do a work, the name is recognized in your institution. So everyone's everyday's routine. If you do this, what will happen? Quick learning will take place. That will reduce your time. When you delegate works, then what will happen? Your learning will take place quickly. Quick learning will take place. You will be able to do things quickly. Okay. The fourth skill is long-term thinking. If you have a goal, can you think of a goal to be achieved the next day morning? You are dreaming for a goal tonight. Can you achieve it tomorrow morning or a day after tomorrow morning or in a week of time? Maybe short-term goals are there. Let us take a long-term goal. Okay. So this long-term thinking is extremely important. It's extremely important. Long-term, you have to think of it, because when you understand something, you want to achieve it immediately. When you understand the importance of something, you want to achieve it immediately. That is not possible. But you can steal it. If you want to publish a paper, then if you want to achieve tonight, you are thinking tomorrow you are sending it to the publisher, then you have taken it from somewhere. That's not an achievement. We cannot cheat ourselves. Okay. So you should have a long-term thinking. And you have to understand the why of the project, why you are involved in that project. Why are we doing that? So this is the process. You need to understand the purpose of your collaboration. And there should be a shared vision. You cannot say that this is my vision. This is how I want my institution to grow. This is what I expect. This I drama it's not a royal I. In collaborative workplace, if you use this I, this is a beggar's eye. It's not a royal eye. Okay, it's a very poor eye. Then you will not have place at all. You will not have place for your eye at all. Okay, so the purpose should be what? The purpose should be understood. The vision should be shared. It should be a shared vision. When we achieve it, all the members of that team who collaborated in that should feel same amount of happiness. That's a shared vision. It should be considered as a common goal. It should be a common goal. These two things should be fit into your focus, and that focus should have a lot of contribution, your efforts. Okay, and understanding of the project scope will change. You will understand the scope of this project here, something, and here it will change, here it will increase, here it will decrease, and here it will increase. Then finally, you will understand the scope when you reach the goal. These are the things you have to have in mind. So everything you should have share only. You have to accommodate, you have to adapt all these words, or you have learned on. See, this is a timeline. You have the long, as much as needed, you have to stretch your timeline. This is the fifth skill, adaptability. Can anybody say what is Shiny? Can you say what is adaptability? Whatever you know about it, Shiny, you can say. No problem. Or you can refer someone else's name and escape. But I want to have your voice. Gayatri, can you help me out with this?
Ma'am, I have checked in participants list. Shiny is not there, right?
Then Gayatri.
Oh, okay. So, Gayatri, can yeah.
Adaptability is
ma'am,
like
what is that name? No, I want someone else, Gayatri.
Shall I call out Adeline, ma'am? Her name is here in participant.
There in the chat, accept as what it is.
Oh, okay. Accepting it as it is. That's a very good point. Very good point.
This answer.
Yeah, she knows the philosophy of life. Immediately getting this answer is so philosophical answer. This is so great. Okay, in student level, if you can understand adaptability this way, then you will not have any problem in your life. Okay, so who is that?
Juditha, ma'am.
Juditha, do you know the difference between a cat and a dog? Is there a difference between a cat and a dog?
Juditha, come online.
Or anybody else who are willing, you can say. Yeah? See, this cat is
Juditha is
known for
answering,
its play. Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry.
Juditha, come on.
Cat and a dog.
Cat and a dog, yeah. Any interesting answer you can give. Anything. So if I were there in your place, then I would say it's gray in color and that is brown in color. Any answer, but I want to hear your voice.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Ma'am, this is Carmel.
Yeah, Kamal, yeah.
Ma'am, the cat sounds like meow and the dog sounds like lol, ma'am.
Lol, that's great. That's great. Okay.
Ma'am,
so
Juditha has given the answer in chat, ma'am.
Yeah, Gayatri, could you please read that out?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it's not Juditha. Sorry, ma'am. Cynthia has given answer. Dog needs a care, whereas cat doesn't need it doesn't need any care.
Yeah, maybe true, but that too needs care. I think that knows to tactically approach the people, because people are so fond of cats. They are loving cats and leaving the children. They are taking care of the cats. That much it knows the tactic to attract people. Okay, here, but that is true in one way. Who answered that, Gayatri?
Cynthia, ma'am.
Cynthia, what you said? Yeah. What you said is partially accepted, because cat loves its place where it lives. See the picture, but dog loves the people. If a owner is vacating a house and going, cat may not go, and that has to adapt to the new house owner who is coming. And the dog will go with the house owner, and that has to get adapted with the place where the house owner is going. So both are known for its adaptability skill. Have you got it? So please always remember these cats and dogs when you think of adaptability. Okay. So this is again a philosophical condition. We'll plan for a project. We'll prioritize the focus and efforts of projects. And we'll set a progress. This time I have to achieve it this time, and you will have a timeline. That is a progress. And you may not expect a problem, or you may think it's very light. When it comes, we'll take care of it. But when it comes, you will not take care of it. You will run away from it. That's the problem. So plan may change. What you are planning? What did we plan today? At 4 o'clock. But what happened today? 3 o'clock. Plan changed. Okay, that's the content. Priority may shift. Why I didn't make this session after the meeting? Because I prioritize this, because I have given a word to 100 students. I failed to tell you something so important that I mentioned in my first slide. No problem in moving back. Yeah. See here. See, this is a new ritual, respecting one another's time and energy. Respecting one another's time and energy. I have promised Sharmila ma'am to present for her students today. 100 students are here means if I waste 1 hour or 1 minute, 100 minutes wasted. Please remember this new ritual, okay? Respecting one another's time and energy. Your time, this is your time, and your energy. I'm squeezing lot of Gayatri's energy, lot of other girls who are involving in this energy. You are participating so enthusiastically, that involves a lot of your energy. So we have to respect that time and energy. Okay, that's a new ritual. That is very important in collaboration. So that's the first, beyond skills, that is the first attitude you should have. Because 1 minute is equal to how many number of members you have, those many minutes you are wasting of others' life. So when we plan, coming back, when we plan, the plan may change. When we prioritize, the priority may shift from this to that. And the progression may delay. Okay, you are expecting it to achieve on this state, but that will be achieved only next year. That may delay. Problem may occur. Why this occurrence? Rain is occurring because problem will not write a letter to Gayatri or Zulekha or Sylvia and come. Okay. Will they write a letter? Tomorrow, Zulekha, I'm coming to your home. I'll have lunch with you. Will that will take away my lunch. Okay, if problem comes, we may not have even lunch. That may take away our lunch. So what we have to do? Skip the initial freakouts. In the beginning, if you encounter any problem, then you have to skip that. Otherwise, that will tempt you to throw up your hands and walk away. You will walk away. You will walk away. Okay, someone has annotated so rightly, you will walk away. Okay, so what you have to do? You have to brainstorm a solution. If you can brainstorm a solution, and if you can skip this initial freak out and can cross all these red letter problems, you can become a calm, cool, and collected collaborator. I know, I'm a collected collaborator, but I don't know, and I don't think I'm a cool or calm. So introspect yourself. What sort of collaborator are you, and what is weak in you, and what are your strengths? So I may be calm, but not always. I may be cool, but not always. So I have to strengthen this. I have to be always, consistency should be there. So I have to strengthen this area. So if you want to become a calm, cool, and collected collaborator, you should not give up. Without giving it up, what you have to do? You have to brainstorm a solution. You have to brainstorm a solution. So, Gayatri, are we on time? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What? Again, debate. When we debate is not this, girls. It is not a fight. It's not boxing. Debating is this. You are arguing with different colors of ideas, but together. Debating is this. So when you debate ideas, you should not take it so personally. If you take it personally, it will go like this. He is not accepting my idea. He is a fool. Okay? The idea he is giving will never suit this situation. No, you cannot comment on others' ideas like that. You have to consider others' ideas, and together you have to make him accept the idea may not suit, and you have to convince the person that this idea may not suit. Because what you have to share your ideas when you debate. So because that is a driver of innovation. If you give room for others to coolly share and shake hands with the ideas and invite new ideas, and if you appreciate new ideas, if you give space and time for new ideas to discuss further and elaborate on it, to mull over it, to criticize it, if you lend your ears for such ideas, that idea is an innovative idea. That will innovate a lot of your focuses towards your goal. So the ideas can be tactfully put forth. Tactful ideas. Tactfully, you should know to use the tone and where you have to put this idea forth. And then productively, it should be a productive idea. It should be a constructive idea, but with a friendly tone and a polite tone. It should be a friendly gesture with a polite tone. Tactful, okay, productive and constructive ideas will create innovative outcomes. You can construct innovative outcomes, but that may face constructive feedback. Feedbacks, girls, are not fault-finding process. It's a fact-finding process. There may be a fact. See, I may not know about myself. There would be a blind spot. I don't know about myself. I would tell when my friend opens my eyes, I would tell that I didn't know that all these days I have been a fool in my life. So that feedback would help you. If anybody gives you a negative feedback, please think over it. Don't ignore that person or that feedback. That may make your life constructive. That may help you to construct your life. Both positive and negative criticism may help you to construct your life. So now can we have the poll, ma'am? We are now going to collaborate for 10 minutes.
Rima, can you post the poll?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, the poll is visible now.
Yeah, thank you, Gayatri. So I have used the following tools to collaborate online. If you have used any number, you can choose. If you have used all the three, you can choose all the three.
No, ma'am,
There will be a
it is
checkbox.
like ma'am, it is designed in such a way that we can select only one
option.
option.
Right. Optional. It's fine. No problem. Even there, we can get a result. So I failed to inform that to the organizers. I'm sorry.
Okay.
70. Okay, then all have responded, ma'am. All have responded. So the Google Docs used by 30. Yeah, that's a good thing. Then collaborative tools you are already aware of and you are using it. Then we may not need it. Still, we'll work with it. Okay. To see the outcome of this session, this may help. Okay. Shall we end the polling?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am? Yeah. Okay, results are this. 32, Google Slides are not 34%. Ma'am, your students are really 21st century students. Okay, tech savvies, I think. Google Sheets alone less, because the use of Google Sheets are more for the teachers than the students. Still you have used it. That's a great thing. Okay. So I'll be posting on the chat. On the chat, it doesn't come, no, ma'am. Oh, sorry. I want to post this link to collaborate.
Can you see the chat box, Zulega, now?
I'm checking, ma'am. Okay. No, I don't see that, ma'am.
Then how can you give the link?
Wait, ma'am. Wait. In the chat, yeah. Wait. It has come. It's in more option. So I have, yeah. I have posted a link. Please open that. Open that. Write 3 or more words related to collaboration that comes to your mind now. That can be from the session, or you can even browse and write, or you can write from your understanding that you had already. Anything, you can keep writing. I'm happy that you have worked with it already. See how you are collaborating, you see. I can see all your cursors. Yeah, towards a common goal, okay. Just words that are coming to your mind. Maybe curiosity. Don't forget the word curiosity. Yeah. Interpersonal skill. Okay. Skill or mandatory. I'm sorry. I have been talking alone so far.
No?
No, could you hear me? It was muted.
Yes, ma'am, we are hearing you. No
Okay,
problem.
fine. Okay. So now, girls, can you click this link? What you have on the doc? Can you click this link? Can you click this link? When you click that link, this will come. Google Sheets will come. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, already done. Aishwarya. Oh. The percentage of your understanding of this session and how likely to be implemented in the future. You would implement that in the future. Collaboration skills. How well you will collaborate in the future should come in the implementation level. What you know about yourself. You can say that, say, 100% or 80% or 40%, whatever it may be. According to your level of understanding, you have to write the implementation level in percentage. And if you're interested in future, further learning in the future, then you can just give yes or no. At least 1 or 2, if I can have, I'll be happy. Yeah, 40%. Percentage of your understanding, Gayatri, of this session. Wow. 80%. That's great. 70. In 1 hour, if you could understand collaborative skills, 70 to 80%, and you are great students. Implementation only 40%. Okay, yes, you want to learn the future. Okay, can you move on to the next slide? You will have slide here. Because if you click this link, you will go to slides.
Yes, ma'am, it is getting us.
Yeah, I have given all the 6 collaborative skills. See, for example, for instance, I'm a teacher. If I'm appointed there in your college as a teacher, so I'm giving you this task. What is that? See this, all the 6 skills. Which skill you would like to do a presentation on? It's your group seminar. If the name crosses 6 members, then you cannot add your name. So first come, first serve basis. If you want to take up my open-mindedness, you have to give your name immediately. Otherwise, your choice will go. If 6 members have already taken up open-mindedness to present in the class, then your choice will go. So you have to enter as fastly as you can. If I can see 1 or 2 names typing, but in all the slides, people are there. In all the slides, people have entered, but they're not typing. Can you type? Okay, you can do it later. I can see that and share that with Shamila ma'am if you want. Yeah, Kamil would like to present on. Kamil is annotating. Okay, that's fine. Okay,
Zulekha,
you can. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, and we have taken the time which is for this 10 minutes to collect it in
Okay,
Google
fine.
Doc.
So we are concluding.
Thank you, ma'am.
Gayatri, you are actually helping me a lot.
It's okay, ma'am.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
So please remember, mutual accountability. Please remember this. Please carve this in your mind, not saving, not taking photos. Carve it in your mind, mutual accountability. You have to be mutually accountable. See, if the team is a weak team, if the team is the weakest team, there is no accountability at all. Nobody is accountable. So the team is a weak team. What they would think, what are we going to gain after all? Anyway, we are going to get our degree. Anyway, we are going to get our salary. All those things, so no accountability. Even if they fail to achieve something, they're not least bothered. They would say, I'm not interested in all these things. I am so passionate in teaching. I just want to learn this. I don't want to do any extra projects and all. I'm not for this. In mediocre teams, what will happen in a moderate level team? What will happen? The bosses are the source of accountability. The bosses will sweat, their blood to achieve something. So there, as a single person, what he can do. So that is a mediocre team. The high performance team, what will happen to the high performance team? Peers manage the vast majority of performance problems with one another. Please remember the word with one another. This term one another is really a collaborative term. Okay, so the teams and peers manage a vast majority performance, of performance problems. They will face the problems and take up the process manual, everything with one another. So that would stand finally as a high performance team. So before we move on, this is the last slide. Okay, before we move on to that, just a question. Do you think women are good collaborators? In the chat, I want to really see the chat now. Just yes or no enough. Do you think women are good collaborators? I'm not asking whether men or women are good who are good collaborators, men or women. No. All of you say yes. All of you say yes. All of us say yes. Yeah, good, great. Great. Then you know the reality. You know the reality. See, this is a research outcome. Firstly, women are more likely to care for the collective. You can see that in this site. Okay, they care for collective. When somebody comes, see, they stand for hospitality. When you have guests at home, who is taking care of them? Mostly women. Okay. Secondly, women are less likely to carve out time during the work day to focus on their top priorities. If the top priorities are their family, then they find it difficult to carve their time for that top priorities. Women often end up overscheduled. Okay. Women invest their time to establish work practice that would benefit others. They care for others. Okay. To take action to reduce the overall workload in their team or department. This is a research outcome. And there's an anecdote in that thing itself. An 8% leadership team scheduled a session to establish email and meeting norms that would reduce the collaborative burden for the whole department. This is the task given. All women attended, no men attended. The members of the team, so that's how they are arriving at a conclusion. Like this, they had given 3-4 anecdotes in that site, you can see. That's all with my presentation. Ma'am, I have done with that.
Thank you, Zuleika. And I hope that all my students, they enjoyed your session very well and you made it interactive. As we have planned, you made it interactive from the beginning till the end. And thank you very much for pinpointing the fact that to respect one another's time and energy is the real collaboration. And that is the much needed collaborative skill. And thank you very much for pinpointing that. And now over to Gayatri for a formal vote of thanks. I know that you have to attend one more meeting. Gayatri?
Yes, ma'am.
No, it's okay, ma'am. I have time.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, you are audible. You can turn
yes,
on
Gayatri,
your
yes.
video, Gayatri.
Yes, ma'am. Shall I continue, ma'am?
Yes, Gayatri.
Good evening, everyone. Showing gratitude is one of the powerful things humans can do for each other. And I take this moment to give thanks to all those who are behind this session. First and foremost, I sincerely thank Lord Almighty for providing the conducive and collaborative environment for the successful conduct of this informative and interactive session on collaborative skills. I record my heartfelt thanks to the college management and our beloved principal, Dr. A. Joycelyn Sharmila, for offering us such an opportunity to listen to a distinguished personality, Dr. Zulaiha Shakil. My special thanks to the speaker of the day, Zulaiha ma'am, for sharing her valuable insights on various skills required for successful collaboration. We have really got several aspects to contemplate and work on, ma'am. Thank you very much. I would like to thank all of the organizers for arranging this wonderful session. Finally, I would like to thank all the participants for taking time to join us. Thank you all.
Thank you, Gayatri. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, the organizers, Emmy, Ma, Sylvia, all the others.
Thank you, Zuleika.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. Yes,
Shall I
yes,
leave, ma'am?
Zuleika. Yes, you can.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah.
Yes, students, I ask you to submit a brief report on this session. Okay, both first year as well as second year students, you have to give a report. And second year students, you know my mail ID. And for the first years, I will post the mail ID in your group, and you have to give a short report of this session on collaborative skills. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Gayatri, we can meet at 4:30. Okay, our pedagogy students. Okay,
4:30, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I'll inform them.
Okay, right?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much.